the game, cause see the boxing voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com, live here with Charles Ramey, the trainer of Hank, Hammering Hank Lundy. You guys are currently reunited. You used to be his long-term trainer, the one that got him to Hammering Hank on ESPN, and now you guys are back together. Just talk to us about that dynamic, about getting back together, and what do you see different between now and then?
Okay. They always say the second time around is more better, more sweeter. It was the thing that when I had him before, we had our little difference. He separated from me, and if we had accepted each other's terms, more or less, I accepted his term, we'd have been back together 3 or 4 years, but finally we come back together, and I really feel that we was brought back together for a purpose. And he's fighting Crawford, not putting Crawford down, you understand? It's a lot of good things I see about him, but I feel that Hank has the qualification, all the tools to be successful in beating him and exposing all these things that I have seen in him.
Now, Charles, obviously coming into this fight, Hank is a heavy underdog, and not many are giving him a shot. Convince us, why is this not just another payday for Hammering Hank? How is this one going to be different?
Well, okay, I'll start off with this here. Like I said, not putting Crawford down, but have he been in there with the quality of fighters that Hank have been in it? That's why I don't know why this dynamic that they have Hank such a big underdog. The only one I've seen that Crawford really fought was Gamboa. Gamboa was really only a 126-pounder, fighting at 135, had been inactive for 12 or 14 months, and he gave Crawford trouble the whole fight, actually hit Crawford and hurt him.
Well, one would argue and say that Hank and Crawford have a common opponent in Ray Beltran, and Beltran has the win over Hank, where Crawford handled Beltran fairly easy.
Okay, once again, I'll go back to saying what the great Muhammad Ali said. Style makes fights. Because what they're looking at, and I feel that's their brainstorm. You understand? Beltran, Delamy, and both of them was controversial wins. So they automatically figure that solidified them in beating Hank. I don't see it that way. And come the 27th, we'll find out.
So do you think that Crawford just hasn't been in with a guy that is going to push him? And you think Hank is the guy that's going to push him? What exactly about Hank's style is going to trouble Crawford?
Yes, most definitely, because he's dealing with a guy, it's just as fast, it's not as fast. He's dealing with a guy that can switch and go southpaw, which Hank is really natural a southpaw. So he have a lot of things he haven't dealt with before. And like I said before, style, all the guys he fought was right there in the front of him. Hank had faster hand and he had faster feet than Crawford.
My last question is, on the day of the press conference in New York City for this fight, Hank Lundy told me he was 5 pounds away from weight. That makes him pretty small for this division.
Yes, well, it's a thing with, like I tell people, with Hank. He don't just come in the gym when he have a fight on. This kid stays in the gym. Like I tell people, my thing is not pulling him or pushing him. My thing with him is pulling him back from training too hard. So that's another thing. People might think, in between fights, this kid go lay off, play around. He don't. He's still in the gym working hard. That's why he was saying he was like 5 pounds within his fight weight at that time, because he lives in the gym. He's a gym rat. He works hard, and he feels all of it gonna come together come the 27th, all this hard work and dedication at this game.
Well, Charles, thank you very much, and we can't wait for fight night.
All right, thank you.